Hey guys, Cody Helmer here, Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am coming at you today with a video that I hope finds you and encourages and inspires and motivates you to continue chasing your dreams. I have a lot of friends who are going for some big goals this month in August, and I want you guys to keep chasing your dreams even if you don't hit it this month. Because a lot of you guys might not. But if you don't hit your goals, we don't adjust the goal, right? We adjust the timeline. So I don't want you guys to give up. But I want to talk to you guys about something that prevents people from hitting the goals in their business and in their lives today. And I'm coming at you with no makeup on because this is important. It's an important message. And we're going to talk about fear a little bit today in the car. So fear can be the thing. What you do with your fear can be the thing that determines whether you are a success or whether you fail, right? Whether you get out of bed in the morning and have a life that excites you and motivates you, or whether you live a mediocre life. Fear happens to all of us. And there is a saying that pushed me early in my business, and it is, courage is not the absence of fear. It is action in spite of fear. So I used to believe that people who did amazing things in their life were fearless people. And I was so fearful, so because of that, I was not going to be successful. But that wasn't true. You guys, people who do great things in their life are still scared. They just do it anyway. And that's what I needed to do, and that's what you need to do. You do it anyway. It's what you do with the fear that it determines whether or not you make it. The fear's always going to be there. We're not Jesus, right? We're human, and it happens. So I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the most common fears that people have. And one is the fear of failure. You guys, what if we looked at this differently? And I'm going to challenge you to look at this a little bit differently. What if failure wasn't a bad thing? I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, right? But what if we looked at failure differently? What if we looked at it as an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to grow? Because failure is only a bad thing if you fail to learn something from it. So if you trip or you stumble in your life or in your business, what if you stood up, took a step back, and you asked yourself, what could I have done differently or better to have had a different or better outcome, right? And you learned from that and you grew from that and it made you better. So I'm going to challenge you to look at failure differently. So Les Brown has an incredible saying, and it goes something like this: if you fall, fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up, and if you can get up, you can stand up, and you can continue to chase your dreams. I don't know about you, but that is very powerful to me. If you can get up, you can continue to chase your dreams. It's that grit and that grind that you have to have in this business, right? Because bad things happen to us as we grow in our business, and we can choose to let it stop us or halt us, or we can choose to let it power us, power through it, right? So what about the next fear that is really highly exercised in our lives? And that is the fear of rejection. This is a big one. So how many of us have been rejected by 1 to 3 people in our lifetime? 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 10. You guys, the reality is that most people, the average person, has been rejected in their life by 5 to 7 people, 5 to 7 different times. And when I'm talking about rejection, I'm talking about that deep-seated hurt, that rejection that changes you as a person. These people think I'm totally crazy, probably staring at me while talking to myself. That's okay. I don't care, right? Okay, so how many of you guys have had that? The average is 5 to 7. So I want you to look at this differently. Like, I'm challenging you to look at failure differently. I'm going to challenge you to look at rejection differently. So think about the number of people who have generally supported you in your life or in your business. The number of people who have been kind to you, open, accepting to you. Hundreds? Thousands? tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. If you're a Plexus ambassador, you have 600,000 people who are cheering you on with our one Plexus spirit that is unique to Plexus worldwide, right? You've got a lot of people in your corner. But we are programmed to think about the 5 to 7 people who have hurt us, or the small amount of people who aren't clapping for us when we win, and we're choosing not to focus on the hundreds of thousands of people that have throughout our lives. Isn't that amazing, right? Those 5 to 7 people who don't support us, who don't understand our heart, they're the freaks, right? Our 600,000 Plexus friends could storm those people. They don't stand a chance. You guys, you have to look at this differently. It's mindset. Okay, the next thing is fear of success. And if you are anything like me, when you hear this, you think that is totally crazy. I thought when I heard of fear of success, I was like, who on earth would be afraid to earn a 6-figure income? That is mad. And I continued to feel that way and think that way until it happened to me. So I grew really fast in my business. I went Emerald 14 months from the month that I joined Plexus. And when I joined Plexus, I had no idea what these products did, and I had never heard of multi-level marketing before in my life. But I grew to Emerald in 14 months, and I went to my first Plexus convention as a Plexus Jewel, which is pretty cool, right? And it was an amazing experience. But I have to share with you guys that I went to the Jewel breakout session at that convention, and the breakout session is like a special training by rank. So I went to the Jewel breakout session, and I sat there alone. And as people started filing into this room, I was looking around. I'm sitting by myself. I didn't really know anybody. I had an upline and a couple sidelines there, but they weren't there yet. So I'm sitting in this room and I'm looking around and I'm seeing all of these amazing, successful people in our company and who have helped me grow my business, right? Because I watched their training videos. And this wave of doubt rushed over me for the first time in my business. And that Spider-Man's quote, "with great power comes great responsibility," kept playing over and over in my head. And I thought, what am I doing here? Can I do this? Like, everybody's going to be looking to me for all the answers. Do I know all of the answers? Like, I don't know if I can do this. The first time that I doubted myself in this business, and it was the fear of success. I didn't know if I could handle the responsibility that came from being a Plexus Jewel. And so I had a decision to make in that moment. Do I do what I need to do to fight and to grow, or do I quit? Do I let that fear steal my dream, steal my joy, or do I fight for what I believe in? And what I believed in was that my family and myself could have a life of our dreams. We could have financial and time freedom, right? Like everybody else. So I fought for it. I fought for that, and I grew my leadership skills and my ability to grow others and my coaching skills and my speaking skills, and I started stepping out of my comfort zone because, you guys, if you've never heard this equation, CZ equals money Z, that is comfort zone equals your money zone. It's true. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, and if you don't have a strong enough why, you probably aren't going to do it because it's hard and it's scary, but you have to do it if you want to grow. So the fear of success, you guys, you can't let these fears steal your dreams. You can't let anyone steal your dreams. You guys, you have to be willing and allow yourself permission to outgrow people. Some people think of the fear of success as, I don't know if my friends or my people are going to accept a successful, wealthy, different me, right? And some of them won't, but that's okay. You have to allow yourself to outgrow those people. It's okay. Let's extend a hand to these people. Let's bring them up with us. But it's necessary for you to know that not everybody's going to get it. Not everybody's going to join you, and not everybody's going to get it. It's necessary to know that. And that's okay. You be the small percentage of people that do something different and do something amazing. Don't let one person or a small number of people, that 5 to 7, don't let these people steal your dreams. Don't let people who do so little for you steal your dreams of a better life and of a better you. Okay? Fear, it's what you do with it that is going to determine your success or your failure. You can do this. I believe in you, but I can tell you that all day long. Until you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter. You can do this, okay? That's my message for you guys today. I hope that it finds you well. I hope that you guys keep fighting, because what you're doing is amazing. I believe in you. You got this. Have a good month, guys. Bye.